issues, a couple missing parts, and a couple things that need to be fixed. So I'll just put my glove on. So I don't get electrocuted or anything like that. That would be absolutely tragic for me. Yeah, I like to talk to myself. I know you can't talk back to me once again, but I just enjoying, talking to people and robots, I guess. Okay. So, first of all, I see that you're missing a screw on the left side, so I'll go ahead and fix that straight away. So, got my little wrench here, and I've got my screw, so I'm just going to drill this in. Okay. Very good. Just stay still for me, robot. Stay still for me. Okay. Okay, so that should be in now. I'm going to take this glove off because I don't think you have been water damaged at all, at least from the looks of it. Okay. So next up, I'm just going to plug these headphones into your circuits so I can listen to see if there is any sort of technical issues on the inside. Okay. So let me just plug that in right there. Okay. So I need to be quiet for a second to just listen to see if there's any technical issues. I don't think so. So that's good. That means you haven't been water damaged, which is a big plus. Now I'm going to check how you've been made to see if the measurements have been correctly done, or I need to cut a few things loose. Okay. So I've got my tape measure here, and everything on the right hand side should be 5 centimeters to 6 centimeters in that region, and let's see if it is on the right hand side. Okay, yeah, looks like it is. That's good. And then the left hand side should be 7 to 8 centimeters for the newest robot model. Okay, and it also looks correct, so that's very good. And for the head of the robot, it should be 7 times 9. Okay, that looks a little bit off. So, and it also looks like you've been doing a little bit of cleaning. So I might have to cut some of the hairs out of your circuits. So let me just open you up. I'm going to grab my hammer and just wrench you open right there. Wrench you open. Okay, oh, my bad. I don't mean to hit you at all. This is just technical work. It's technical work. Okay. So we should need to cut at least 5 centimeters off those strands. So let's cut them. Let's cut them. Yeah, it seems like you've got a lot of hair cut in your circuits there. That's probably why you're having a little bit of tough time using your brain. So let me just cut that out for you. Here. Okay. Very good. And I'll make sure that is of the correct measurements there. I'm just measuring all of the length of you to make sure that, you haven't been, in a troubled manufacturing, in the factory. Okay. Everything does look rather good, so that's good. I can note that down in my little notebook here. All measurements are correct. Okay. So next up, I need to add your light bulb and your star, and then I'm just going to make sure that you're all wetted up, so you're nice and slick and can move those body parts. That's a real problem with a lot of robots that I see people don't take care of, is the rust problem. Okay, so let me first of all attach your light bulb. That should be on top of your head, but it seems that yours is just not there. That's probably another manufacturing issue. very good. Very good. And now we need to apply your star. This is your, obviously, a power module. You should know that. As a robot, as a very smart robot indeed. Oh, that's another thing. I gotta check your brain. I gotta check your brain to make sure everything is functioning correct. So let me apply the star on top and just screw that in. I'm screwing it in there. Okay, just like that. And I'm just going to grease you up real quick with this special degreasing water. Special degreasing water. Or I should say derusting water. Derusting water. Derusting. Okay, so if you can spread those arms for me. Yes, you're being a great robot so far. You're being a great robot. We're almost done with your repairs. If there is no problems with the brain, at least. Okay, so. Just make sure you can move nice and freely. Morgan Freeman. Okay. So now I'm just going to open up your brain, and in order to do this I need my big gardening scissors, because your circuits actually have a special screw that can only be opened by these pointy garden scissors. So let me just screw them open here. Yeah. Okay, I won't hurt you. I'm very good with these, trust. I'm a pro. I get paid millions to do this. Okay. Okay, and now that that's opened, I'm going to once again grab my tape measure, and make sure that your brain is off to the correct scale, that you're off the correct smartness, Okay, it looks like you're a little bit off, so what I do is I will hammer your brain down just a little bit to fix that problem, but I just need to continue writing my report, because obviously robots are taking over the world at the moment, so we need to make sure that, every robot, stays in line and doesn't get too out of line. Okay. So, what is on the back? The first paragraph should hook in the reader and tell them who's been using my notepad. Okay. So, this should be the second to last thing. I'm just going to hammer your brain into the correct size. Okay. And that should be all good. And now, last but not least, I need to use my controller to make sure that all your movements and you're reacting to what I'm asking you to do, and everything's fine. This will be the last test that we have to do, okay? Okay. Left, right, down, left, right, up, right, down, left, right, down, up, right, left, right, down, up, left. Okay. Everything does look like you're reacting correctly to what I'm asking you to do, so I'm very happy with you, I believe. I don't think there's any issues, so let me just finish off my report and I'll let your collector come get you. Okay? Seven, and all the correct measurements, of course. Okay, so now I will let your collector come get you, so just wait here, and yeah, we're all good to go here.